Right. Welcome to the session again. Today I'll be discussing 2019 advanced level paper. Those who don't know me, I'm Miss Taranga Anandavansha. I'm currently working in a national school as English medium biology teacher. I'm going to discuss few A-level past papers during this crucial time period. That means you have only a few days remaining. It's very closer to the exam now, like little more than 1 month is remaining. So that I know that everyone is working hard. හැමෝම හොඳට වැඩ කරනවා කියලා දන්නවා. අපි මේ try එක දෙන්නේ MCQ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ number එක at least එකකින් දෙකකින් හරි වැඩි කරගන්න පුළුවන් දෙක. ඒකට ඕගොල්ලන් previous past papers කරන එක must. Past papers කියන්නේ practice එකක්. ඕගොල්ලන්ට එක එක sentences හරිද වැරදිද කියලා බලලා if you are comparing and if you are reasoning, that you will be able to gain more questions correct. Practice is must in MCQ, so let's practice more in future papers as well. Today, for the discussion, I'm selecting 2019 A-level biology paper. So we'll discuss that there. Right. So I'm discussing this paper. This is 2019 A-level. Comparatively, this is much more easier because this is the first paper came under new syllabus. New syllabus එකේ පළවෙනි paper එක තමයි මේක. Right. එතකොට බලමු පුතේ 2019 paper එකේ පළවෙනි question එකට යනවා මම. ඒකේ පළවෙනි එක අහනවා basic structure and functional unit of life is. This is a very basic question. It is cell. Next one is asking about some nucleotides. Hexoses නෙවෙයි, that is having pentoses. Act as organic cofactors, correct. They are not serving as enzymes. They are serving as coenzymes, not enzymes, right? Act as oxygen carriers, no. Act as electron carriers. Serves as food reserves, no. So answer is second one here. Act as organic cofactors. I'm going to the third question here. 1 minute, please. First question answer one more time. I'm repeating. First question, third one is the answer. Second one, second is the answer. Right. I'm now going to third and fourth question. Regarding microscopes, asking the correct statement. In a light microscope, visible light is passed through the objective lens and then through the specimen. Wrong. The light is firstly passing through the specimen, then through the objective lens, then through the eyepiece lens. Projection of light beam through a vacuum is the principle of an electron microscope. No, not a light beam, electron beam. Scanning electron microscope is used to study the internal structures. No, external structure. Surface details are observed using scanning electron microscope. Transmission electron microscope is used for detailed studies of living specimen? No, non-living specimen, so that is also wrong. Magnification and resolution power are important properties of all microscopes. That means in light and electron microscope, these two are important. So answer number 5 is correct there. I'm going to the fourth one. In the cytoskeleton, microtubules are formed by actin. No, it's formed by tubulin protein. Keratin is not present. Microtubule, keratin is present. Are involved in the movement of organelles. This section is actually removed from your book, that in the previous version of the book had the functions of microtubules, microfilaments, and the intermediate filaments there. Yeah, according to that one, third one is the correct answer, but I guess you are not, actually definitely you are not questioned about these things because they have removed the functions of each of these types of protein filaments, right? Microfilaments are involved in movement of chromosomes, wrong. Microtubules. Intermediate filaments provide channels to, no, that is also wrong. So this question I can give all as well because nowadays they are not questioning. So if you want, you can mark it as correct also. I'm giving all to this one, right? I'm going to the fifth question here. In the cell cycle, DNA synthesis takes place during G1 S phase. Protein synthesis occurs during G2 phase, correct? G2 and G1 and S also protein synthesis occurs. Formation of spindle begins during metaphase, no, in the prophase. Condensation of chromatin fibers takes place during S phase, no, prophase. And here, division of cytoplasm not in anaphase, telophase, cytokinesis. Hi. Moving to the next question. 6, 7, 8 together in one frame. We'll go to the sixth question first. Regarding chlorophyll, asking the correct statement. Chlorophyll absorbs violet, blue, and red light. Yeah, that is correct. If you can see in the absorption spectrum, you can see violet, blue region, and red region is also absorbed by chlorophyll, both chlorophyll A and B. Chlorophyll B is the main light capturing pigment of chlorophyll A. Alright? Chlorophyll A is most efficient in capturing green light. No, none of the pigments are capturing green light. That is least captured one. Chlorophyll A is involved in absorption and dissipation of excessive light energy. No, that is done by accessory pigments, right? Carotenoids. In photosystem 1, chlorophyll A absorbs 680 nanometer raw, 700 nanometers. Very easy question, no? I'm going to question number 7 here. A compound formed during ethyl alcohol fermentation, lactic acid fermentation, and aerobic respiration is pyruvate. Pyruvate is a common compound for all because glycolysis is common for all these three. So pyruvate is the compound, right? Going to the 8th one. During evolution of organism, the coelom was first developed in Annelida. Kind of very direct questions compared to the questions coming nowadays. Number 9. Which of the following structures can be seen in annelids as well as in arthropods? Annelids and arthropods. Ventral nerve cord. Clitellum is only annelid. First form is having clitellum to deposit eggs. Parapodia annelid. The marine annelid ragworm is having this parapodia. Capillaries are present in annelids only. Arthropods do not have capillaries. Chitinous exoskeleton, arthropod only, right? Right. I'm going to the 10th question now. Sorry. Which of the following plants is evolutionary closest to Markentia? This is the correct order of evolution. Markentia, Poconatum, Anthosaurus. Remember this order, right? Right. So Markentia is closely related to Poconatum according to the order. Yeah. I'll show you where did I find from where did I find this one. Wait. I'm going to this chart given in the book. Look at this one. This is showing relative periods of evolution. You can see according to the timeline, liverworts evolved first. That means Markentia. Then second, mosses, and third, hornworts. So see the duration, liverworts somewhere here, and the mosses somewhere here, and thereafter only hornworts, right? So this is the correct order. You guys need to remember this one. Hornworts are the ones which are more closely related with the lycophytes, and liverworts are closely related with Pogonatum like mosses, right? So this chart is important. I'm going to the next one. It is talking about dicotyledonous plants in the 11th question. Dicot plants, stamens produce not megaspores, microspores, so that statement is wrong. Pollen grains has 3 openings, name. Seeds are present within carpel. That is correct. Perianth may be present. Perianth is present in both dicots and monocots. Perianth is differentiated into calyx and corolla in dicots. It's not differentiated in monocots. Name. 11th. Yeah, third one is the answer. Vascular bundles in the stem are scattered. Dicot stem vascular bundles are arranged like a ring, so that is wrong. Scattered in only in the root, monocot root, not dicot, right? Dicot stem also scattered. Monocot root dicot stem scattered vascular bundles are there. Sorry, monocot stem scattered vascular bundles are there. Dicot stem radially arranged, right? Like a ring. Let me show you that too. Go to the book again. Look at the picture. Right. Here is the dicot stem. Dicot stem having the vascular bundles radially arranged. And here, if we go to the next one, here the monocot stem scattered. The vascular bundles are there. Right. So let's go to the next one. So 13. Which of the following statements regarding the epidermis of plants is correct? Epidermis is usually a single cell layer, so that first one is wrong. It is a permanent tissue. Root hairs are multicellular projections, maybe that is a unicellular projection. Trichomes are specialized epidermal cells. That is also correct here. Deposition of suberin. There are three specialized epidermal cells. Guard cells. Guard cells are specialized for photosynthesis and opening and closing of stomata. And the root hair cells, another one. Other than that, trichomes, right? Root hairs, guard cells, trichomes are the three types of specialized epidermal cells. Next one, deposition of suberin in epidermal walls, epidermal cells prevents water loss. No. Suberinized Casparian strip is found in endodermis. Endodermal cells are having this one, right? Okay, everyone? Right. So moving on this page. Let's go to the next question, children. 12th I discussed. I'm going to the 13th question. Correct statement regarding adaptations of plants for efficient photosynthesis. Plants are branched in a pattern that is suitable to absorb maximum amount of carbon dioxide is wrong. Maximum amount of sunlight. Branching is to increase the amount of sunlight absorbed. If a plant is well branched, that is absorbing more sunlight. If some plant is less branched, absorbing less sunlight. Large leaves are present in plants growing in dry environments to maximize the light capture. Dry environment, very cold environment, large leaves are absent, small leaves are present, right? Leaves of some plants are arranged almost vertically to get maximum sunlight. Wrong. Horizontal arrangement is giving more. Like this. So that the light rays are perpendicular to the leaf. Horizontal. Leaves of some plants are arranged horizontally to avoid the damage. No, vertically. If the leaf is arranged vertically like this, the light rays are parallel to the leaf so that it's avoiding the damage caused by the excess sunlight, right? The plants grow tall to avoid shading by neighboring cells. Yes, yes, the answer is answer 5. Okay? Right, we'll be leaving to the 14th question. During opening of stomata, sodium ions actively transported? No. Potassium, K plus ion. Turgor pressure of the guard cell increases because it's absorbing water, so it increases. Carbon dioxide content in the substomatal cavity increases. No, when carbon dioxide in the substomatal cavity is reduced only, the stomata are open and it is allowing air to exchange. Water potential in the guard cells decreases because of this potassium ion active transportation. Water potential is decreased. So, potassium ions are passively, actively transported during daytime, right? Actively. Harine? Right. So I'm going to the 15th question. Select the correct statement regarding nutritional requirements of plants. This one you need the table given there. I'll go to the table first. Right. Let's go the question. 15th question. Iron is a macronutrient required by plants. Iron is a macronutrient for human, not for plants. So that is wrong. Deficiency of sulfur can be identified chlorosis of all the leaves. Let's say sulfur. Chlorosis in younger leaves. So that is also wrong. Alright. So this is wrong, younger leaves. Okay. Magnesium is components of carotenoids, wrong, chlorophyll. Deficiency of nitrogen causes chlorosis mainly in young leaves. Deficiency of nitrogen. Nitrogen in all the leaves. So that is wrong. Molybdenum is required for nitrogen metabolism. Answer number 5 is correct there. 16th, feature seen in sexual reproduction of all land plants is. All land plants, right? Not requirement of external water for fertilization, only in angiosperms. Next one, internal fertilization. Yeah, all of them are doing internal fertilization. Reduce gametophyte. Only in higher plants like angiosperms, gymnosperms having reduced gametophyte. Too wrong. Production of two types of spores, like in case of Selaginella, Cycadophyta, Anthophyta, right? That's also wrong. Having two types of sporophytes only in heterosporous plants that I mentioned before, having two types of sporophytes, right? Answer is 2 here. Next one, which of the following statements regarding responses of plants to light is correct? Responses of plants to light. There are two major classes of photoreceptors. What are the names of these? Phytochromes and cryptochromes. Phytochromes are red light receptors, while cryptochromes are blue light receptors. First one is the correct answer here. Blue light receptors are not regulating seed germination. It's red light receptors. Exposure to direct sunlight stimulates the vertical growth. Direct sunlight is stimulating branching. Green light and red light are most important color for regulating photomorphogenesis, red and blue. Red, blue. This conclusion is taken by the absorption spectrum of photosynthesis and action spectrum of photosynthesis. Most important two colors for photomorphogenesis also red and blue color. Photosynthesis also red and blue color. Positive phototropism occurs due to faster elongation of cells in the brighter side. No. The light is somewhere here, let's say. So here is the shoot. Here the oxime is distributed to the darker side. This is the lighter side. This is the darker side. So it is diffusing into the darker side. So that cell elongation happening more in the darker side. So that this is growing towards the light, bending like this. Okay. So brighter side again, darker side. Okay. So it's in the back. Right. 17th. Okay. Now I'm moving to the 18th one. The connective tissue that does not contain fibers under normal condition is blood. Blood is a specialized connective tissue due to two reasons. One is this, not having fibers unless if it is clotting. The other reason is the plasma is not secreted by a blood cell, right? Number 19, select the response which is with the correct example for different types of feeders seen among animals. 19, third one is the answer, correct answer. Filter feeders, clams. Oysters are filter feeders, that's why it is wrong. Maggots are substrate feeders. Aphids are fluid feeders. Hummingbirds are also fluid feeders, right? Which of the following statements regarding the digestion of nucleic acids in the food in man is correct? Stomach එකේ නෙවෙයි small intestine එකේ start වෙන්නේ nucleic acid digestion and lipid digestion. DNA is broken down to nucleotides by nucleotidase. DNA is broken down to nucleotides. Nuclease, not nucleotidase. Yeah. Let me check it properly. Here. Nuclease, yeah, what I told is correct. DNA and RNA is converted into nucleotides by nucleases. Right. So here, first one wrong. Second one wrong. Nuclease, right? Pancreatic nuclease. Nucleotidase is involved in digestion of nitrogenous bases. Nucleotide. No. Nitrogenous bases are no longer digested. Nitrogenous bases are created in the digestion here. The RNA is broken down into nucleotides by pancreatic nuclease. Hari. Intestinal nucleotidase acts on nitrogenous bases. Intestinal nucleotidase. No. Answer is 4 here. There's no intestinal nucleotidase also. Nucleotidases are there. Intestinal nucleotidases are there, but here it is telling, the question is telling acts on nitrogenous bases. No. Nitrogenous bases are produced, but it's not further digested, right? So here the equation is here. Nucleotides are converted into nitrogenous bases, pentose sugars and phosphate using nucleotidases, nucleosidases and phosphatases. Right, go to the next question. 21 is from circulatory system lesson. Consequence of hypotension. Unconsciousness, neither. 21 answer is 1 year. You will feel faintish if you have low blood pressure. Okay. Cells that mediated internal defenses in innate immunity. Internal defenses in innate immunity in man are natural killer cells and phagocytes. 22 answer is 5. Natural killer cells and phagocytes. T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes are involved in acquired immunity. So here it is 5. Fifth one is the answer, right? 23. Which of the following responses correctly indicates the main nitrogenous excretory product of the given animal group? Mammals, urea. Birds, uric acid. Frogs, that means adult amphibian, urea. Sharks, urea, correct. Insects, uric acid. 24th, voluntary muscle movements are controlled by cerebellum, no? 24. Yeah, cerebellum. Hanel. Right. 25. For that, I would like to go to the book also. 1 minute, please. Right. So here it is. The structure of the retina. So here is the outside is the pigmented epithelium now. So the pigmented epithelium side is the vitreous body, right? The other side is the choroid side. Right, so the initial pathways through cornea, it's entering into the eye, it's going through the aqueous fluid and then going through the lens and going through the vitreous body and reaches to the pigmented epithelium, then going to the photoreceptor layer and to the neuron layer and to the optic nerve fiber, right? So let's go to the question now. So here 25th question answer is third one. Cornea, aqueous humor, lens, vitreous humor, photoreceptors, bipolar cells, and ganglion cells, optic nerve, and occipital lobe of the cerebrum. That is where the perception of the image occurs, right? Right. So I'll be breaking the session. I'll be discussing in a while the half of the question paper. So hope you understood this part. If you have any issues, as I told you before also, you can contact me via this number. You can talk to me before the examination, and if you want any clarification regarding the MCQs that I discussed, you can reach to me. Right. So everyone, I'm going to finish this section. Then we'll meet for the next half of the paper in a while.